Namaste and welcome to the Jyotishi YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the yogas and what are the positive yogas in life and how each of these yogas are going to impact our life. So Anand, what is a yoga and how does one person define a yoga?
Yeah. So yoga means union of two planets, union between yourself and the nature, wherein some certain benefits come onto your life. So from a Raja Yoga perspective, there are the best yoga that a chart can draw is it's called Dharma Karma Raja Yoga. So or Dharma Karma Adipati Raja Yoga. So it is a yoga is formed when there is a union of Kendra and Kona, that is Vishnu Sthana and Lakshmi Sthana. So from a chart perspective, your 1, 4, 7 and 10 houses are called Vishnu Sthana, and then your Trikonas, that is 1, 5, 9 are called Lakshmi Sthana. So when Vishnu and Lakshmi sort of unite, there is a beautiful combination between what you ought to do and what you are doing. So that is exactly what Dharma Karma Raja Yoga explains. And from a Kendra and Kona perspective, the best Kendra is 10th house and the best Kona is 9th house. So any combination between the 9th Lord and the 10th Lord is considered a Dharma Karma Raja Yoga. So there are three types of yogas there. One can be a Parivartana, the 9th Lord in the 10th house, 10th Lord in the 9th house, or they are conjunct together, or they are aspecting each other. So the 9th and the 10th Lord. So for example, Barack Obama. So for example, Amitabh Bachchan. So you take any famous personality, and so they will mostly be having this particular yoga.
Okay.
So this is a very relevant and a very famous yoga. Virat Kohli. So for example, he has a 9th and 10th Lord conjunction in the first and second house.
Okay.
So you will have any famous personality. What they ought to do and what they are doing, there is a beautiful conjunction there, and then hence the Dharma Karma Raja Yoga from that Raja Yoga perspective in astrology is rated number 1.
Okay.
So
So how does this translate into one person's life?
So it is not a general rule. So if you find this Parivartana or conjunction, suppose in 5th house, so most probably the 5th house will sort of get activated. 9th and 10th Lord conjunction in the 5th house.
So
5th
children-
house of children, 5th house of acting,
Okay.
5th house of entertainment,
Right.
those kind of things. If you find them in 7th house, 7th house of Padaprapti, 7th house of partners, 7th house of media and those kind of
Okay.
things. So if you find this conjunction happening in the Lagna or 10th house, the 10th house of career and those kind of. So
Right.
depending on the house where the conjunction is and which are the lords involved, the purpose for what you are meant to be doing in this world, that is sort of fulfilled. From a Dharma Karma kind
So
of.
dharma is what you're defining as purpose, and karma
Yes.
is the action towards that
Yes,
purpose. That is why
exactly.
it is called dharma.
Dharma Karma Adipati Raja
Okay,
Yoga.
got it.
So the next famous yoga is called Gajakesari Yoga. We all have heard this word. We all know about this word. So it is actually Gaja and Kesari. So a lion and an elephant coming together, kind of a thing. So when a lion and an elephant are together, there is noise in that place, and because of that noise, people sort of come to know about it. So it is a fame yoga.
Okay.
So it is a yoga for fame, and if it is in the good houses with extremely good strength. So for example, Madhuri Dixit has Gajakesari in the
Right.
10th house,
Okay.
along with Venus. So you find Rajesh Khanna in the 7th house and
Okay.
those. So Gajakesari from that perspective is a yoga which grants you fame.
Okay.
And the fame, for example, MS Subbulakshmi in the 7th house. So that fame is also an everlasting fame. So
Okay.
even after your time,
Right.
even after you move out of this world, people will remember you.
Right.
So from that perspective, it's a very significant yoga. If you are famous, sort of important in your life, it grants you fame.
So
And
this. Oh, sorry. Go on.
and it can also be fame in the negative direction. So for example, just to pull out some cases without naming the companies, so company A sort of took over company B, and it became a sort of a big news in Twitter. So and in the media, and everybody started making fun of that particular, both the companies, company A also, company B also. That is a typical case of Gajakesari yoga
In the
in the wrong direction.
Right.
So if we are following news regularly, we will know what we are talking about. So for example, another example of sort of negative yogas from a corporate point of view is company took over a large company, 1,000 crore company at a very decreased valuation.
Okay.
150 crores or 200 crores valuation. But the company A, which was acquiring that company, thought that it is a fantastic deal.
Right.
Just as soon as the company acquisition happened, the promoter was in the hospital. So of company A. So this nobody knows, nobody realizes, but there are certain things happening in the nature
Right.
which automatically. So there are many examples of this nature. You think you have won the deal, but actually you are in the hospital, or there's something else, some other problem which is happening in this.
What about people like Veerappan and Osama bin Laden?
Yes.
Do they have?
They are all famous to be famous in the negative
wrong
direction.
direction.
Yes. So including our Saddam
Right.
Hussein. So he will definitely have a strong Malaviya yoga as well in the
Okay.
negative direction, because
Because
he has
of-
a
yes.
trail of queens, to
Right.
serve him, kind of a thing. So negative direction is pretty important to judge out whether the Gajakesari yoga, where it is kind of spamming up.
Okay.
So whether it will come out in the positive direction or negative direction, it is
So-
important to figure that out.
So does that mean that if it is in like, try to correct me if I'm wrong here, like the 8th house or 6th house?
So it can have double meanings as well. So
Okay.
if it is 8th house, there could be spirituality related
Okay.
yoga,
Gajakesari.
yes,
Okay.
Gajakesari as well. And it also depends on what are the lords of this moon and Jupiter.
Okay.
Moon is the lord of the second house,
Right.
third house, or is it the lord of the 12th
Okay.
house, kind of a thing.
Okay.
So from that perspective, we need to closely analyze and then figure out whether and also the strength and dignity of those planets is also important.
Okay.
So any yoga to fructify, two important considerations are there, which not many people realize. One is sun should be strong, moon should be strong.
Okay.
Even if you have the best of the yogas, if you have sun weak and moon weak, nothing is going to fructify.
Okay.
Or the strength, you will always keep thinking why things are not happening. I have Hamsa yoga, I have Gajakesari yoga, I have
Right.
this yoga, but things are not fructifying because sun should have moon should have Paksha yoga. So Paksha bala. So for example, it should be waxing. It should not be waning. So the Paksha is reasonably important.
Okay.
And sun is the king. It should have Sthana bala.
Okay.
So it should have bala in terms of the position where it is occupying. So these two are very important. So most of them check for Shad balas and this kind of. So these two are not Shad balas in this.
Okay.
Paksha bala and Sthana bala is very important for sun and moon.
So what happens if you have a debilitated moon?
So you have to check whether there is a Nijabhanga. So whether there is exaltation happening in the Navamsha.
Right.
And if the moon is not strong, then the yogas may or may not fructify. So if you see the net and if you see the queries that come to us, I have XYZ yoga, this site told me I have this yoga, but
Right.
it's not coming, it's not
Right.
fructifying. Primary reason is this. Your sun and the moon are not strong enough. Your father and the mother are not strong enough.
Okay.
If they are strong, things will start
Okay.
materializing. So we would have also noticed, our Natarajan went as a net bowler, and suddenly one fellow Sundar got injured,
Right.
and then he had to go back. The net bowler became a main bowler.
Yes.
The main bowler became a super hit,
Right.
and we won the test.
Right.
It's a typical example of Nijabhanga Raja Yoga.
Okay.
So for example, Prime Minister, I'm talking about history, expires, son becomes a Prime Minister.
Right.
Perfect example of Nijabhanga Raja Yoga. So a professor, who had sort of reasonable political ambitions, suddenly picked up to become the Prime Minister of the country. So, and given a portfolio like foreign affairs and finance, kind of a thing. Perfect example of Nijabhanga Raja Yoga.
Okay.
You don't know what is hitting you. Somebody else's downfall is your rise.
Right.
So automatically you reach that position and you get that position without even doing any work. Perfect example of Nijabhanga Raja. So Nijabhanga Raja Yoga from that example, from that kind of a thing, is very, very important for a sudden rise in particular person's career.
And how does one look for Nichabhanga? Like, can you give an example?
So it will be a debilitated planet in your Rashi chart,
Right.
and that same planet, so based on various rules, it will get exalted in the Navamsha.
Okay.
So, or it is in the own house in the Navamsha.
Okay.
So, based on comparing Rashi, Navamsha and the Shashtiamsha, you can figure out whether the planet will get Nijabhanga or not.
Okay.
If it gets Nijabhanga during the dasha of that particular planet, there will be a sudden
Rise.
spiral rise. It will not be a normal rise.
Okay.
So, you will be getting 20,000 rupees as salary. I don't know if you have seen cases in real life where people who get 20,000 salary, the next jump is 2.5 lakhs and the third jump is 5 lakhs. There are hundreds of cases. There is not one or two cases. There are hundreds of cases. It is not we cannot comprehend that. We cannot because we know that 20%, 10% hike is great. But these kind of rises are sort of fantastic.
Like exiting a company and making a lot of money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the company will be a loss-making company, but the promoter would have made 1,000 crores.
Yes.
So it's a perfect example of Nijabhanga along with a Dhana Yoga.
Okay.
So you have both the combinations here.
Right.
There is a sudden rise along with money.
Okay.
So the fourth important Raja Yoga is Viparit Raja Yoga. So for example, there is a lot of struggle in your life. And then, so for example, Shri Narendra Modi ji, or so for example, Shah Rukh Khan. So there is a lot of initial struggle, and based on that struggle, it has given you enough grounding in life.
Okay.
And then based on that grounding, there is a sudden rise.
Okay.
So Viparit Raja Yoga from that perspective also is a fantastic Raja Yoga.
So how does one identify if they have a Viparit Raja
So
Yoga?
Viparit Raja Yoga is like your 6th house, 8th house, 12th house are called Dushtanas.
Okay.
So the lords of these houses are in either 6th, 8th or 12th.
Okay.
So it sort of gives you different flavors of Viparit Raja Yoga.
Okay.
So if you have 3 planets which are lords of 6th, 8th and 12th and exalted in the 8th or the 6th or the 12th house, the strength of the Viparit Raja Yoga will be much higher.
Much stronger.
Much stronger. So depending on that, depending on the strength of the Raja Yoga, your rise will be extremely sort of powerful. Then the last beautiful yoga that we can talk about is Guru Mangala Yoga. So Guru Mangala Yoga from that person, so for example Sachin Tendulkar or Sri Ravi Shankar or Sri Ram, Lord Sri Ram. The perfect Guru Mangala Yoga. So the definition of Guru Mangala Yoga, if you want to see in somebody's chart, it is Lord Sri Ram's chart.
Okay.
So exalted Jupiter, exalted Mars, and they are aspecting each other.
Okay.
And the person will be of high morals, will sort of do good to society, do good to the country as a whole, kind of a thing. So it is a fantastic yoga from that perspective. Guru and Mangal, that is Jupiter and Mars.
Right. So will these people also be heads of organizations and stuff like that?
Yes. So if you find an ethical person who is moving in the right direction, who people are looking forward to becoming that kind of a person, and who is leading an organization in a very ethical and dharmic fashion, you can be reasonably sure that the person has a very strong Guru Mangala Yoga.
Okay. So as Anand mentioned, there are multiple yogas which have a positive impact on our life. Jupiter has 2 yogas associated with it, like for example Gajakesari Yoga and Guru Mangala Yoga, right? Or it could also be placement of certain planets in certain houses, like Viparit Raj Yoga or Nichabhanga Yoga or Dharma Karma Raj Yoga, right? So these yogas essentially, or these combinations of planets in certain houses, bring us certain positive impacts in our life. If you would like to know what are the positive aspects that are associated with your chart, do log on to jyotishi.com. Thank you.